Hello everyone, good afternoon, Goa, India and world. Dr. Poonam Sambhaji here. Second Thursday of October is celebrated as World Sight Day. So today is the World Sight Day 2020 and we are going to talk something about the sight. Okay, how we can keep our sight healthy. Let's dedicate today only for the sight. Okay, now we have to celebrate this our gift of eye. Can you imagine staying without vision? Can you imagine staying without seeing the colorful greens outside, or without seeing the people in your house, or without seeing the sky with the stars, the moon and the sun? So many things and so many lovely things around you, the birds and everyone. Okay, or for that matter, can you imagine staying without seeing the faces of your lovely ones, your mother, father, your husband or your wife or your children? No, we really require to see each other, and for that we require healthy eyesight. Okay, so let's learn few things. Especially let's learn 7 things that are very important for you to have a good eyesight. Okay, so the first one is eating right. As I always say, eat right, sleep well, okay, and exercise. This is what I usually say, okay, eat right, sleep well and exercise. One of them is eating right, which is very important. Okay, so eating right is you have to fill your plate with all the colors, saptarang. Okay, 7 सगळे colors जे असतात नो, 7 colors in the rainbow. Your plate should be full of that. Okay, 7 colors things should be there in your plate, and there are the things which are very rich in vitamin A, vitamin C and vitamin E and zinc supplement, lutein and omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, these are very important for our eyes. So remember, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, lutein and omega-3 fatty acid. I will also tell you what contains this. So what contains this is, I'm reading it out from my write-up. Okay, so that's why I'm looking here, because I don't want to miss something, because certain things are so particular, it's better I don't miss that. Okay, so something like spinach, it's kale or kale, I don't know, I don't eat it, that's why I'm saying Kale. Okay, then fatty fish like your salmon, lemons, that is limbu, your grapefruits, okay, then oranges, eggs and nuts are very good sources of all these things. Plus shellfish is a very important source of your zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids are very well found in all the fish that we eat. Okay, now let's limit our screen time. Now we know it is pandemic time and the maximum of the work that people are doing is online. Even I have gone online during pandemic, and I have also increased my screen time, which I am trying to restrict as much as possible. Okay, so we have all gone digital. That's how our screen time is increased, including the screen time of our kids. So we have to curtail that screen time. Okay, we should have a simple rule of 20-20-20. That is, give rest for your eyes for 20 minutes in a day. So what you can do is have a meditation session for yourself, or just go to sleep in the afternoon for some time, wherein you are going to close your eyes for 20 minutes. Just close it. It should be without any headphones, so no music in your head, in your ear. Okay, just close your eyes for 20 minutes. Other thing is, keep your eyes open and look around 20 feet away for 20 seconds at least. And other thing is, close your eyes for at least 20 minutes in a day. Other thing is, close your eyes every now and then. This fluttering action, okay, you should try to do it as often as possible, but that doesn't mean to say just do it this way. Okay, do it slowly, so that the eye is covered with that fine layer of fluid, which is a tear layer, okay, which is on your eyes, which keeps the eyes moist, which is very important. So that's about the 20-minute rule. Quit smoking. So whoever is smoking, please try and quit smoking. Whoever is not smoking, please see that you don't smoke anytime in your life. Okay, 4th is wear sunglasses when you are outdoors. Very important to protect yourself from the UV rays is the proper sunglasses. So the proper sunglasses with the proper UV filters, not any fancy sunglasses without any UV filters. Okay, so wearing the sunglasses is to protect your eyes, and because the harmful effects of the UV rays, which can cause common eye conditions like pterygium, okay, then pingacula, and hasten the cataract development. You have to get your eyes periodically checked. At the age of 40 years, after 40 years, you should check your eyes at least once in a year or once in 2 years. Also, if you have any problems, then as and when your doctor tells you have to go for your eye checkup. Okay, at the age of 40, a detailed eye checkup has to be done by the ophthalmologist, especially so if you are having diabetes, hypertension, okay, then family history of something known as glaucoma. Like how we have hypertension in our body, there is increase in the pressure in the eye itself, which is called glaucoma. Okay, and glaucoma is a silent killer of the eye. You will not even come to know. Because of glaucoma, you may lose your eyesight. Okay, now not many people know about this word glaucoma, but you can Google it and you will find the importance of it. Okay, so glaucoma is Glaucoma, glaucoma. Okay, Glaucoma is the glaucoma. Sixth thing is, be vigilant about your eye symptoms. Okay, consult your ophthalmologist immediately. So do you see less, or one is seeing less? Okay, second thing is seeing blurry. Third thing, which is very important, is, you know, many a times it so happens in the old age, at the age of 60 or something, suddenly you will find that your eyesight is becoming better. You couldn't see earlier something which was far, and suddenly you have started seeing it, you know. Then people think, wow, my eyesight is increasing. No, this is a symptom of cataract. Okay, suddenly there is a improvement in the eyesight. So this can be a symptom of cataract. So you have to go and show this to the ophthalmologist also. And the seventh is, get your family also tested for the eye. Now when I say family, I include the kids. Now many of them ask me, "Maja burgyak dista, why should I take them for eye checkup?" So it's not like that, you know. Children, when you see a world which is blurry, like child, suppose he has a eye problem, taka doळ्याचो problem asa, so he will see world blur, and for him the world is anyways blur. It was never clear, right? So they will feel the world is this way, so they will never complain that I am seeing blur, till such a point comes that they go to the school and they cannot see the board. Okay, they are not able to see something on the book. That is the time they are going to complain, and we are wasting time in this. Okay, there's so much of time that is wasted. So the best thing is, see that the baby is also checked. So we usually advise at around 6 months a regular checkup. Now during pandemic, we have cut down on the regular checkup so as to avoid the visits of babies, so that, you know, for simple reasons they don't visit. Okay, so one is at 6 months, then before the school entry somewhere around 3 years, and somewhere before the first standard, so 5 to 6 years, and following that whenever your doctor tells you. So that would be for the children. For children, try to include all the vegetables that I told you just now. Plus remember, anything that is orange, okay, something like a pumpkin, orange pumpkin, your carrots, okay, all the fruits which are red and yellow and orange are very good in vitamin A. Include them in your diet. Okay, Shriram K. Kamath has asked me, hi Shriram, doctor, approximately how many years eye number get changes once you wear the number? It all depends upon what condition you have. Usually once in 1 to 2 years you have to get yourself checked. Okay, now I am a pediatrician, I am telling you overall a regular knowledge of mine. Okay, the best person would be your ophthalmologist, and if you all want me to get some ophthalmologist on board with me, I can get that. Please write it in the comment section that you want an ophthalmologist and whatever questions you have. Rather, today I will put a small post regarding, like, you know, if I call an ophthalmologist, what all questions are there which you want to ask the ophthalmologist regarding the vision side, the regular thing like how often to get yourself checked, and all the other things, that simple things that you want. I will make a post today. If you want, I will request any of my friends, they are really, you know, they will be ready to come and answer your questions along with me. Okay, because it is creating a lot of awareness, and awareness is important. As I say, one more thing that I say, I see what the mind knows, and I am here trying to feed the mind. Okay, many of them tell me, like, you know, doctor, you are doing a great job, you are giving information for free. See, this information what I am giving for free is not at all something which is you know, big. It is not something hidden. Everyone knows it. It's only that we don't practice it. Now, who doesn't know that we are supposed to drink 2 liters of water? Everyone knows. Who doesn't know that we are supposed to eat vegetables and fruits? Everyone knows. Okay, who doesn't know that we are supposed to take rest for 8 hours in a day? Again, everyone knows. Okay, and who doesn't know that we are supposed to exercise for 30 minutes and we are supposed to eat right? Everyone knows. It's only that we don't do it. And you know, I find that we don't do those things which are the easiest to do, which are the simple simplest to do. Okay, so we should first concentrate on that. Okay, they say, you know, a foundation of the building is most important, right? If foundation is not good, your whole building will be shaky. The same thing with us. Our foundation is eat right, sleep properly, and exercise daily. Okay, these three things are a very, very important foundation stones of ours. And the fourth I would include drink right. Okay, so drink right. So these four are the pillars of our healthy mind and healthy body. So let's do that. So today's lecture was dedicated for our World Sight Day 2020. I hope you found it useful. If yes, you found it useful, spread it with everyone. Let everyone try to practice these few things I've told. Only seven things that I've told. Okay, try to practice those so that, you know, you build a very good eyesight. Okay, so first thing is meditation. Try to do this 20-minute meditation, and if you can't do meditation, afternoon time, just go to sleep for 20 minutes. Close your eyes wherever you are. Everyone gets a lunch break, okay, even where you are working. Just close your eyes and sleep for 20 minutes. So, and tell whoever is around you, the other benches around you also, sleep for 20 minutes. Dr. Poonam Sambhaji has told, okay, so that you have a rest for your eye. I think that's it for today. If there are any more questions, I will go through them. I will answer them tomorrow. Okay. What are simple exercises for eye? Bothe Shivaji. Yes, very good question. Simple exercise. First thing is closing the eyes for 20 minutes. Okay. Other thing is movement of eye, that is looking right, left, up, down. Okay, all round, everything, and looking for 20 seconds, 20 feet away. Okay, and closing the eyes in between, however often. Don't try to keep them open. You know, this happens mostly with the software engineers, software company people, or people who deal with software, including me. Like, you know, though I'm a doctor, I work with digital platforms a lot. My clinic is driven with a digital software. So what happens is I'm continuously looking at the laptop. So that becomes a problem. So I have this habit of closing my eyes, and many a times I have two elder sisters. Many a times they say, Poonam, you close your eyes so often. Don't close them so often. Whenever they see my video, they will say, don't close your eyes too often. But I have developed that habit. Thanks a lot for joining me today. Let's say goodbye for today and a healthy eyesight day. Bye.